let's go ahead and move on to movies. Some of us went to go see the Terminator last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quick thoughts.
Me?
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was what they said it was going to be, the follow-up to Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And it had incredibly strong female characters.
Uh-huh.
I did like that about it.
Kicking ass, and I'm here for that.
Yeah.
You know,
That was probably the best thing about it.
Yeah, I vaguely
female.
remember seeing the first two Terminators, and I like how they incorporated the hard skeleton.
See what he did there?
The hard exoskeleton with the liquid metal, like combining the two into one Terminator. I thought that was an interesting.
Yeah, in some ways it was essentially Terminator 2 over again.
Yeah.
By having a far superior evil Terminator, good Terminator protector character, and these let's save the savior from being killed in the past, blah 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 blah. So that basic structure was there, but I thought it was well executed and not deserving of the kind of bad reviews.
Yeah, it's got a lot of hate.
Yeah,
a lot of people up there.
It also tanked at the box office.
Yeah, I mean,
it won the box office. It did not perform to expectations.
Yeah, I would say
which is
I think it's good for people that are like me that weren't like, oh my gosh, I love all the Terminator movies going into it, because I think those are the people that hate it the most. The people that have seen all of them and are like, oh yeah, I love it, and then
I gotta say, if you stuck through Terminator after Terminator 2 and you were given this movie, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But just based on the trailer and the press, and of course, I'm not giving James Cameron any fucking money because of his shit that he said about Wonder Woman, okay?
Right.
Yeah. And if you were a fan of Terminator, and then you basically said all that shit that you just put energy into and being behind 100%, even though you knew it was crap the entire time, and you get handed this movie, I think you would want to shit on it too. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, they were saying apparently that this may have been planned as like a trilogy to kick off a new trilogy. Right. That they're even considering not doing that now.
Right, because the numbers weren't.
Yeah.
They said they took a $120 million bath. How the fuck do you take a bath at $120 million?
Yeah.
I mean, how much did it cost to make the thing?
Well, they had some crazy effects and lots of CGI, and so
there was quite
the CGI was insane.
With the new Terminator and showing the battle with the Terminators, and they're these liquid, they got tentacles that come out and they can hit
I knew
people.
I wasn't going to see this movie after hearing about Linda Carter basically going, I'm going to play her the way I'm going to play her, and I'm going, okay, well then that's it. She's just mad at James Cameron. She's getting paid either way. She's pulling a Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
She got paid.
Yeah.
She just showed up.
And I was here for her. She was fun for me, and that's what it was.
That was the nostalgia of that.
Jennifer and I talked about it today. She goes, because I mentioned one of the actresses in Crazy Rich Asians is in a new movie called This Christmas, and I said, but it looks bad. And in her quippy way, she says, but you like bad movies. And I said, I don't like bad rom-coms. I like bad action movies that I can enjoy for the action.
Yeah.
So
there's something else going on.
Seeing Terminator is it's not
brainless.
going to win any awards.
Yeah.
It's not going to be something I'm going to see a bunch of times, but I'm going to enjoy the ride.
Right.
And just kind of like the Terminator movies. Those things are garbage. They are horribly written.
You talking about Transformers?
Transformers, yes, thank you. Transformers.
I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, because we had the
that Freudian slip I enjoyed, by the way.
Yeah. Genesis was crap.
I think the Transformers movies are horribly written. But I will watch Optimus Prime say roll out anytime he wants to, and I will listen to them bitches transform and turn to shit every day of the week. I just love that shit.
So
Dinobots were in there for 10 minutes, man.
Right?
10 minutes. The trailers were 5.
We need more Dinobots.
Oh my god.
We need more Dinobots.
Okay. So I know we're running short on time. I'd like to give a good 5 minutes to this next segment. So this is something that I've added in for this show, and I'd like to check it out, see what you guys think. Rashad, you got the pictures pulled up, or have you been doing that at all?
He has been. I've been.
I put a folder in the shared drive with images.
Get it.
So one thing I wanted to do.
We love her.
So many of you, I've said this on the show before. I started a business with some friends of mine called mycosbuilder.com, a website where you could go build and design and come up with these costumes and plan them out, how you want to build them, and you could document it. You could share with your friends, let people see what it is that you're doing. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of combine that work that I'm doing there with this show that I'm doing here, and bring in some of the stuff that's on our website and kind of doing a showcase and letting people see some of the costumes and getting some feedback from you guys. So the feature for this week, the featured costume is from a good friend of mine, Larkin Grant.
Larkin!
If you live in Huntsville and you don't know who Larkin is,
Then you're under a
you're
rock.
living under a rock. Go read a book and look on
Larkin
Facebook.
is an incredibly talented creator.
You wanna?
So this costume that she did here has actually been featured in BuzzFeed articles, Pinterest articles. It's been around the internet a few times, and it is actually a really good costume that I really think she did a great job on. This is, I don't know, are they seeing this right now? Okay, so this is based off of Fawkes from Harry Potter. If you've watched Harry Potter, which you should know what it is. Most of the wizards and witches have like an animal that they have with them. Some of them have cats, some of them have frogs, some of them have owls. Dumbledore has a phoenix named Fawkes, and this is her interpretation of Fawkes, and I think that it is fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
any other comments,
So
feedback?
this on the back, is that like the flames, the orange there?
It's supposed to be like the tail feathers. So,
Okay.
Rashad, do you have the Google Drive pulled up? Because there's actually concept images that I put in there for you to pull up to show like this is what Fawkes looks like in the show.
He's trying to get there.
You got to go to the shared folder, the folder itself.
There
Yep.
we go.
You're getting there,
Because Google Drive is a little crazy.
and yeah, you can pull up one of those first two. Yeah, that one's good. So the bottom left shows concept art for the phoenix in the show. So you can see the tail feathers kind of come out, and they're like different, kind of like a yellowish gold color.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I like that wig. I think that's just a cool way that she, did that to kind of mimic the angles of the bird's eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
and this was all, none of this was like bought as a whole. I think she bought a red corset and did the trim all around it, and she bought the tooling and made the skirt from it. So
cosplayers are insane. I mean, I appreciate the art, and like I said, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I like I like that it's the sleeveless, and she's got the kind of the red around her wrist. It would be really neat to see some of that, pull some of the orange pulled out from the back, maybe down her arms a little bit, make it a little more bird-like. But I like the way it is here too. So
yeah.
maybe you could have like a summer and a winter Fox. If you were cold and you wanted to wear this costume, have something that would cover the arms a little bit, bring that orange out.
I will say this is a costume she wore at Dragon Con and
Which it
Labor
is,
Day weekend
yeah,
in
and
Atlanta,
it's like
which is
100 degrees in Atlanta, so
super hot.
it totally makes sense. Yeah.
Anyways, that was that, and then I think we're out of time, so let's go ahead. The book club for next episode, V for Vendetta. Go buy it, go read it. It's actually our longest book club that we've had. This is what, 10 issues, 12 issues?
Oh, it's just awesome.
Like a 10 issue series. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good one.
It's big.
So with that, we will see you next time.
Au revoir.
Night. Go follow us on
Later.
Facebook and
Yes.
what else?
Whatever
Twitch.
whatever
Follow
else
us on
we're on.
Twitch and Facebook and talk to us about things.
Grown Ass Kid
Things.
Show.
Yeah.
Yay. Play the music.
You wanna? You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want a Lamborghini? Sitting martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. You wanna live fancy, live in a big mansion, party in France. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work,